It's another beautiful episode of the program Improve Seeds, and you're welcome to ARCN Television in the capital city of Abuja, Nigeria. I am Hilda Homsen Frantuan, and of course I have here an expert, an agric officer, someone that's good at what he does. He's not just an agric officer, but he is a great farmer, and of course is Mr. Lawal Olushola Lawal. He is my guest that is always ready to explore and discuss important topics that our farmers out there will listen, watch, and get acquainted to new varieties of seeds and other things surrounding farming. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, the government efforts on ensuring Nigerian farmers have access to improved planting materials, that is seeds and seedlings, will be the topic that we will discuss. Before we went on the break, I told you that Mr. Lawal Olushola Lawal, an agric officer with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, is a member of this station who is ready to explore and of course enlighten us on a lot of things that farmers need to know. In the government's effort on ensuring Nigerian farmers have access to improved planting materials, that is seeds and seedlings, is the topic for today. Mr. Lawal, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure coming, and good morning, Nigerian farmers. And we appreciate all your effort, and we wish you success in your business because your success is what we need in our society to feed our people.
Of course.
So, good morning, Nigerian farmers.
Thank you. So right now, seeds are one of the most important inputs, that farmers need to know. How do you think farmers, why do they not pay attention, to getting good variety of seeds or seedlings?
Yeah. So as you have rightly said, seeds, planting material generally, form one of the most important, if not the most important, input. Yeah. Because everything you need to do, like fertilizer application, like farm maintenance, weeding, pest control, to achieve good yield, all of them have a connection to work with the type of seed and the performance of your seed, so to achieve that great result. So it's very, very important. But as we have it, due to some factors, many Nigerian farmers don't really pay attention to it. We still have farmers who, at the end of their planting season, they will retain part of their harvest to plant for the next which is actually very, very bad practice. You cannot go a long way by doing that, because those are not seeds. Those are grains. Those are meant for consumption. They are not meant for planting. So seeds are planting material that has been worked upon in the research or through plant breeders. So whenever you are making use of them to cultivate, they perform better, to produce higher yield, to have resistance to certain diseases, to have resistance to certain pests, and even in some cases to have a kind of resistance to drought in case of seizure in rain and things like that. So one of the factors why Nigerian farmers don't pay attention, I think it's the level of education and awareness. Yeah, we can attribute it to that. The level of education and the level of awareness of what they stand to gain if they go and get certified seed for their for the cultivation instead of them using material from harvested grains. So because majority of our farmers are not really educated, so and that can attribute the way they handle information and things like that, and also awareness. If people are not aware of what they stand to gain, they will not take opportunity of it. They will not take opportunity of it. And also, another factor, another important factor is the accessibility.
Okay.
Is accessibility. In some cases, we'll find out that this improves seed, because when the farmers are even aware of it, you find out that the accessibility for them to have access to it is a problem.
Yeah.
We have farmers who farm in areas that the road network, you have to travel through the pins or waterways. They don't even have agro stores. They have to come to the city to come and procure their planting material. So this also is a contributing factor to it, and which makes up why they are not actually taking up this kind of development and research that has been done on seed. Yeah. And lastly, in my view, lastly is the issue of finance.
Okay.
The issue of financial capability. In some cases, because these are products, people producing it also want to make gain. It's a product of research, rigorous research, and when these seeds comes out, they are a little bit expensive for average Nigerian farmer whose level of income is somehow low. So, and in some cases they just overlook it. Instead of me to buy seed with 10,000 naira, why can't I just take grain from last year and just plant? So that issue is another contributing factor. The problem of price, of the high price of some of these improved variety seeds, and those are the factors that can be attributed for farmers not taking up.
You talked about seeds and seedlings.
Yes.
What are the differences between a seed and a seedling? Maybe you can make example of it with grains like rice and sorghum.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So seeds and seedling, they are both planting materials.
Okay.
But not all crop are being cultivated the same way.
Okay.
There are some crops that are cultivated through seed. There are some crops that are cultivated through seedlings. Seedlings is also a product that emanated from seed. But because when you want to cultivate such crop, if you take the seed to the field and you plant, there is higher possibility they will not survive.
Okay.
So you first of all nurse the seed in the nursery to a certain level to have a small plant, or a small plant that can withstand the harsh condition of the field. So seedlings are raised from seeds. So we also have from planting material that are not even cultivated through seed. They are not cultivated through seedlings. They are being cultivated by vegetative material. Example like cassava. Cassava is not being cultivated by use of seed because cassava doesn't have seed. So it's being cultivated vegetatively through the use of the cassava stem. Another example is sweet potato. Sweet potato is also being cultivated by the use of vine vegetatively. So all of them, in a general term, all of them are seeds. Because seeds are planting material. It's something that you can plant, that you can use to regenerate. So they can all be regarded as seeds. But the way you are looking at it would be different, and the crop you are dealing with. So seedlings are young plants that has been raised from seed. Because the seed, if you plant it directly on the field, it will not survive. Example like tomato now. Yeah. You have to go and raise it first. Then you take the seedling, the young plant to the field to plant. Example like oil palm. You cannot take oil palm seed to the field. If you plant 100 of them, 90 will die. Wow. Yes. So instead of you to waste your seed, you nurse them first. Then you take the young plant at some certain point, you take them to the field to go and plant. So those are seedlings and seeds. Seeds are the one that can survive. Like maize now. You can plant it directly and
survive.
Yeah.
Beans, rice.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. So we are still talking about the government's efforts on ensuring Nigerian farmers have access to improve planting materials. And we'll be right back. When we come back, we'll now see what effort government has actually made to provide this to our farmers out there. I know there are a lot of policies and a lot of plans, so we'll get to know and of course encourage farmers to go out there and get set for the farming season. Don't go anywhere. Improve Seeds is the program. I'm glad you're still here with us. Before we went on the break, Mr. Lawal here has told us the importance of having good varieties and paying good attention to getting accurate and well seeds or seedling for the farming season. And he said it's very important because a lot of farmers are not educated or are not aware that there's no need for you to keep your harvested seed for the next season. Rather, you can go out and get it from certified companies. And then the differences between seeds and seedlings is that seeds are what can go directly and grow and plant, and it will grow into whatever we're going to harvest at the end of the day, while seedlings are products from the seeds that you have to put them in nursery beds, raise them for some period of time before you take them and transplant them, right?
Yeah.
All right, now, so what, or how do farmers now dictate good seeds?
Okay, there are so much adulterated seeds outside there.
Sure.
Because anything that is monetized, you expect adulteration and so many other things like that. But in identifying or detecting fake or substandard seeds to the original or the genuine or the certified seed is not something that is very, very hard. It's not something that is very, very hard. And farmers should particularly pay attention to this, because if you are getting something with your money to cultivate on your farm and you end up at the end of the day buying the fake one, and the fake one at the end of the day will not give you the result you want, having spent your effort, fertilizer and your time, still you won't get the result you want. So it's something we should all take note of and pay attention to. So one of the way by which farmers should look out for where you want to get your seed from. Okay. We cannot emphasize it enough that farmers should stop patronizing roadside hawkers for their planting material. Not even only planting material, not only seeds or seedling. Anything that is an input, be it agricultural chemical, pesticide, don't patronize roadside hawkers. Go to a well-known major distributor, a well-known agricultural shop. Because by that time, if you buy anything and you discover it's a fake, you have a place to go. You have a place to go. Locate a major distributor that you are very sure they are getting it from the company that are selling, that are producing the seed. That is the most important thing. And another thing is that when you are buying from even the registered or certified dealers, you should look out for branded seeds.
Okay.
Don't buy unbranded seed. There are some agro stores that will sell unbranded maize seed. They will put them in nylon and seal them up. You will not know the company that is producing it. You will not know the attribute of the seed. You will not know the expiry date. So don't put your money in those kind of things. If you are buying a seed, make sure the company name is boldly written, the name of the seed boldly written, the variety boldly written, expiry date boldly written. Everything. These are the information you need to know, because it will also guide you. It will also guide you. Maybe that type of seed is not meant for your own location.
Okay.
Because we have some different variety of maize seed. Some are meant for the northern part, while some are meant for the southern part, where the volume of rain is much.
Okay.
So particularly the drought tolerant one are more being used in the northern part. So you should pay attention to it. Identify the producer. Don't buy unbranded one. That is the most important thing. And look out for the expiry date.
Important.
Yeah. The government has put in measures to make sure, because many of these seed companies are not in Nigeria. Okay. They import them. Some of them, they import them. So the government have put in place an institution that will guide Nigerian farmers from buying or the infiltration of adulterated or fake or substandard seed into the country. We have the National Nigeria Agricultural Seed Council. They are in charge of making sure that the planting material available in the market are standard ones. So for you to complement the effort of institutions like this, you have to be on the lookout. Don't buy under any disguise. Don't buy unbranded seeds.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is good.
That is just.
All right. So you talked about government efforts, and I know there are a lot of modality. A lot of things are going on right now. Government, yes.
In that direction.
So what are some of the policies, some of the programs that farmers should know now?
Okay. As far as I know, Nigerian government has tried a lot in making improved planting material available for Nigerian farmers, and that informed their effort to have established different type of research institutes.
Okay.
We have different type of research institutes that are doing research in different type of crop, and their research is not just for just the sake of doing research. They are producing and turning out quality planting material, improved planting material for Nigerian farmers to make use of them. So you will see Nigerian Cereal Research Institute.
Okay.
Their own research is on cereals, maize, rice, cereals, all type of cereals. They are.
Where is it located?
I think cereal research is in Badegi.
Okay.
Badegi. So every year they release varieties, and they are available. So farmers that are into cereals can meet them, have access to seeds, and even at subsidized rate compared to what you buy in the open market. So we also have National Roots Research Institute, Humudike. They are into research into root and tuber crop, cassava, yam. So they also produce variety and all those kind of things. So we also have Nigerian Institute for Oil Palm Research. So they are into the research development of all type of palms: coconut palm, oil palm, date palm, raffia palm, and shade tree. So they also produce improved planting material. These are places you can go for a specific type of crop. When you meet them, they will sell to you at subsidized rate materials, improved materials that you can plant on your farm, and you'll be rest assured of getting improved yield. So we have so many of them.
So many, and I know the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria.
Yes.
Is also an avenue where they can come over.
Yes, and get information about. So the Nigerian government is trying, and all these are government institutions doing research, developing improved planting material for Nigerian farmers. So it's just left for Nigerian farmers to take up these opportunities. These institutions are established for your own good. Go to them, go through their catalog. You will see variety of things. Choose the one that is applicable to the type of crop you want to produce, the type of attributes you are looking for, and you'll be marveled. Their prices, because it's subsidized, it's government institution. Government are paying their salary for them to work and produce seedlings for Nigerian farmers.
So why suffer?
So why suffer, you say? So it's just for farmers to take up this opportunity, and we'll all be smiling back.
So what words do you have for farmers out there? Most especially, we need them to pay attention to seeds, which is the most important thing. If you have your good seeds, other things can work out well.
So to Nigerian farmers, we have to understand, if you plant a bad seed, an unimproved seed, no matter the quantity or the quality of fertilizer you apply, no matter how often you weed your farm, no matter how well kept your farm is, that unimproved seed will not do more than itself, and it will give you low yield. But if you plant improved variety that have the capability to give you 6 tons per hectare, you only need to do the average. Even though you don't do the most, just put in place good agricultural practice. It is then the fertilizer you are applying will show the work, and that is the only way you will be able to achieve high tonnage on your farm. If you go ahead, buy bad seed, the fertilizer you are applying is a waste. The effort you are using to weed, to maintain your farm, is a waste, because at the end of the day, you will have low yield. So, and Nigerian farmers should also bear it at the back of their mind. You are not meant to keep maize grain for next year. That one is meant for people to consume. If you want to reproduce, you buy seed. You don't keep grains from last year harvest. It's not been done. It's not a good agricultural practice, and it will not take us anywhere.
All right, we heard it from him. Farmers should take note of their improved variety seeds. Call on us. We're always there to answer you on any problems that arises within your farm. Is it farm? Is it all angles of agriculture? ARCN is there to give you the best. Thank you so much, Mr. Lawal.
Always my pleasure.
It's always an honor to have you here.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your seeds. Go and get certified seeds. Check your expiring date. Check your climate weather. Which plant is best for which? Check out it, and you will have a good harvest. And let's contribute to food security. I am Hilda Thompson from saying thank you so much for being part of the program. See you next time, and stay out of trouble.